It's the real
Street Views Radio.
hip hop.
Live from North Brick City.
The real
It's about giving a voice to the people in the community, you know what I'm saying?
hip hop.
I mean, if we don't do it, who gonna do it? You know what I mean? We in the bricks where shit ain't cake. Not a damn thing soft or sweet. People do whatever it takes. Every corner crime tape in the news crew. But they don't never ask how we feel when we got views too. Most of their eyes is wide shut. That's the main reason why I open this mic up. Left chop it up with corporate cats and real street dudes. You're now tuned into the Real Street Views.
The real
Street Views Radio.
hip hop.
I mean, if we don't do it, who gonna do it? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. You already know what we do, man. It's the Real Street Views TV, real talk with your man Big Left. We back up in the building again. How y'all feeling, man? See some people up in the building already. Hit that share button. We got a dope show lined up, as usual, man. We're going to chop it up with some MCs today. We bringing in our first guests, you know what I mean? I have my man Bobby CRILLZ, my man Milkbone, my man's for a long time, put me up on Bobby CRILLZ. Told me he was real dope. I need to go check him out. So I went over to the page, you know what I'm saying? Checked for some freestyles. I found something real authentic, real dope freestyle, man. I said, all right. You could tell immediately, you know what I mean, when you from our era, when you hear that flow, and you like, all right, yeah, he authentic, you know what I mean? So I got him up in here. Got a couple videos from him. We're going to check out my man AFOTEY, ANNUM, per ANNUM Media. You know what I mean? He shoots everybody, man. He the go-to guy for videos out here. And he's like obsessed with making cinematic masterpieces. You know what I'm saying? The way he shoots his videos is all like movies. So, this is a video show. We couldn't have videos without the director and the videographer and all the hard work they go through. So I want you to hear their story. So that way, when you're trying to badger these dudes for $300 videos, you can kind of understand their side of the story as well. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have so we got a videographer, master cinematographer on the other end. We're gonna chop it up with as well when we come back. It's a lot going on though, man. It's a lot going on in the world. First time, a lot of firsts going on, man. Israel launched an attack. Iran launched an attack on Israel, which was a retaliatory attack, after some places in Syria got hit by Israel. Iran will usually go a roundabout way to strike back, but this time they hit them directly and said basically that this is going to be the path going forward. Any issues we have with Israel, we striking directly from Iran. And, a lot of people jumped out the window, oh, Third World War. I didn't go that far, but shit, it's close. Not too far off, you know what I mean? In better news, the boy Allen Iverson, man, got his statue, outside of the practice facility in Philadelphia, 76ers. Showing some respect to the god AI. That was real dope. And a whole bunch of people was trying to clown the statue, talking about it was small. But we have some facts for y'all when we come back. So y'all gonna see that y'all just stupid and follow anything that social media say. You know what I'm saying? We tired of that. And I got a basketball legend that I know, John Celestin, Jersey legend from the Lakers. You know what I mean? He's that's my man. I took a quote from him from Facebook, and that's exactly how I feel. And I spoke to him. We're gonna have him up here live on the show as well. So we're gonna have the homies up here, Johnny C, talking basketball. But we talking that good hip hop today, man. My guests AFOTEY and Bobby CRILLZ will be in the building with me. Soon as we get back, we're gonna go into some videos now. So let's get familiar with the homie Bobby CRILLZ. Let me play one of his joints, and we're gonna come back and chop it up with him, man. Y'all hit the share button and let your peoples know we in the building doing what we do. It's the Real Street Views TV, baby.
6.
Let's go.
Nobody gives a fuck
I've been rapping 20 years and not an inch of luck. Damn, they say I shouldn't be so hard on myself, it's only music. Yeah, to you, bitch, you see I really do this. Is it years wasted barking up the wrong tree? I used to dream of Ashanti to put it on me. How the hell I got this skill? This shit's beyond me. Rappers test my pen and I murder them nonchalantly. Then played this beat and I started feeling raunchy. Chip on my shoulder, I'm about to get it off me. Trying to do this for y'all is where I lost me. And my sanity's what it cost me. Let's call it service, a sermon about the serpents. Stay observant, it could be any person. The devil gets them while they hurting, questioning their purpose. I was writing verses and breaking family curses. Walked into my world, had a blushing on the surface. So breaks my heart what lust does to a person. It took every ounce of pride not to go berserk. And I don't wish that on my enemies, just know it hurts. Real shit, 2020 came to work and I'm just trying to get my life back. I guess you call it rebirth. Going forward, I'm really putting me first. Why the fuck I seek approval when your response is a knee-jerk, huh? I ran my city so long, my fucking feet hurt. Google Bobby CRILLZ and start indulging in the research. Let's be for real, a lot of rappers are in debt to me. So every now and then I take my spot back respectfully. Y'all can have that whole crown shit. It's just imaginary props you can walk around the town with. I'm sick, thinking of the people I was down with. That's why my 2 kids are the crew that I hang around with, huh? Everybody too busy trying to play the part. Fake it till you make it, if I did that shit'll break my heart. I got a little caught up just trying to make my mark. Building something wrong, there comes a time you gotta take apart. How many praying for their friend's success? Nowadays I'm writing more and saying less. I could grind like everybody, but that only leads to stress. See, life kicked my ass and at this time I need the rest. I'm more focused on my kids' goals. What good are likes when your whole life is a shit show? Y'all want center stage, I'm sneaking out on my tiptoes. I'm 35, I'm trying to give my time to my kids, bro. I can still fucking spit though. Y'all trying to be the guy, I've been the guy from the get-go. I can't lie, I'm kinda having trouble trying to let go. You trying to see me fall, you should know I'm still the shit, ho. I put in time, my demise will never happen. If it never pans out, I'll never regret the rapping. You know how many times I said I can't believe it? Too many good nights, but those will remain a secret. I'm on my time, no telling when I call it quits. Been around the bullshit, I learned how not to fall for it. When it comes to my city, I'm the heart of it. I was putting on when nobody wanted parts of it. You got a top 5 list, then leave me off of it. Cause I paved the way at a disrespectful cost to it. If it's competition, everybody lose. Y'all got it fucked up, just shut up and pay your dues. Play it cool, it's better to play the fool. You let them think they want it and you take their ass to school. I'm from the bottom, I ain't playing by the rules. You wouldn't understand how many times I had to lose. So fuck the fake love and fuck all that follow shit. You don't know pain till your pride is what you swallowing. I'm surrounded by the blind and intolerant. You ask me how I'm doing, I'ma say I got some problems, man. What you get is what you see. I used to have an optimist in me. I showed love, then I got the opposite for me. If I'm the only one who suffers, then the problem isn't me. I know that train of thought ain't cool, but what else am I supposed to do? My only way of speaking is really through the booth. When it's all said and done, I just want you to know my truths.
Yes, sir. Homie Bobby CRILLZ with my troops, man. That's all we do, man. Get that fire on, man. Let me see. I got to bring the homie in here so he can chop it up with you and tell him about that yourself. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie. Bobby CRILLZ is up in the building. Appreciate you for locking in with me, bro.
Well, I appreciate you having me, man. I love the platform, man. I'm all about this, man. This is awesome, bro.
How you feeling, man? Tell the people
I'm
what you
feeling
do,
good,
man.
man.
Who you are, where you from, and why this is your game, man.
All right, I'm from Perth Amboy. You know, I'm a small city, but you know, we get a little busy every now and then. Most known for Milkbone and what he's done in the '90s, you know.
Absolutely.
That's the homie right there. He put me on to you, and then now here we are talking and chopping it up and creating some beautiful content, man. So here we are, you know.
That's how we connect, man.
But as far as the music goes, I've been at it for a long time, you know. I want to say I started around 2002, 2003, and just been grinding ever since, man. I've had a few ups and downs, a couple moments where I felt like shit was about to go, and then it didn't go, and then you come back, and it, you know, just back and forth, up and down, but definitely on the indie grind right now. So got a lot of stuff going on, man. I got a podcast I'm doing, my YouTube channel is just almost at the point of partnership, so I'm like, you know, moving, man, just staying busy, you know.
Absolutely. How long you been doing music overall, would you say? You know what I mean? Like writing, like really actively.
Writing since I was about 16. So I'm about 24 years, about 24 years.
Okay, so you go
Yeah,
back to the era. I can hear the cloth. You know what I mean?
yeah.
When I was listening to the
So
freestyles and whatnot, that's why I said, okay, yeah, we got to get him
yeah,
up here.
that's where I grew up at. You know, that's the type of music that I listen to. That's what I respect. Those are the MCs that I respect. So that's where the influence comes from. And you know, I try not to say that I try not to stay away from the trendy stuff nowadays, but you know, it feels better for me to do what I love. You know what I mean? And what I love is that raw shit. You know, that it's East Coast and there's just a style to it. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely. Like, who are
it's
some of
kind of
your
gone.
inspirations coming up? Like maybe some of your favorite artists and some of the people that influenced you to do what you do.
Well, the one album that changed my life for sure was the Fugees album, The Score.
Mm.
Man, there was something about that album that I don't know, it just resonates with me, man. It reminded me of the times growing up and where I was at. Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Nas, you know, Illmatic, you know, everybody loves Illmatic, but it was written as a classic. I Am is a classic, you know. There's a few, you know, Big Pun, obviously, you know, Milk Bone, because he's from my hood and what he did for us in our city was, you know, it was, nobody's done that since, you know what I mean? So to this day, he's still like the bar. So Milkbone's he's become like a good friend to me, man. Almost like it's like my brother, to be honest with you, at this point. And you know, and we just chop it up and build, and you know, Jay-Z, Ludacris, T.I., love T.I., the South, I love Outkast, Mobb Deep. I mean, it's just and then you know the oldie stuff too. You know, my mom listened to a lot of good stuff when it comes to. I'm Puerto Rican, so it was like salsa, it was freestyle music. We got the oldies. We're talking about Philly soul, the Motown stuff. You know, and you know, you take a little bit of every.
I think we lost your volume a little. You there? You hear me?
Yeah, somebody
There you
called
go.
me.
Oh, my bad.
But you kind of take pieces, bits and
Rap
pieces
life
of
is busy,
everything. And
man.
just
This is a
kinda,
live taping. Don't worry about it. We're gonna edit this up.
yeah, my fault.
It's just for the homies on
So you know, I
Facebook to
take bits
chime
and
in.
pieces
You
of
know what I mean?
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead. Definitely continue, man. It's just a
So
mixture
yeah,
of all
I'm
these
taking
artists,
bits
kind
and
of.
pieces. Yeah. You
Like you
know,
said,
I get
and
inspiration
then you're
nowadays
Puerto Rican
more from like,
MC, which I mean, like
yeah.
reggaeton had a big boom. Did you ever get involved with, what I mean, with speaking in the native tongue, or was it always
Nah, it was
Jersey
always hip
style?
hop. You know, I was born and raised in Jersey, man. So it's like, you know, I'm in tune with my culture for sure. I know who the artists are and stuff like that, but that's not my thing. You know what I mean? I love hip hop, man. Hip hop that's what changed my life. That's what molded me. That's what gave me everything that I have. You know what I mean? So hip hop is it. I love reggaeton. I respect it. That's just not my lane. You know, I could probably touch it if I had to, but
Yeah, yeah.
you know, that's not my thing. You know.
So who are some artists that you collab with? You know what I mean? That you on projects in the
That
past.
I've done stuff obviously with Milkbone.
Yeah.
A lot of local MCs from my hood. I was thinking about this the other day. I think I've done a song with almost everybody in my city. Almost. If not, I'm like really close.
That's dope.
And I've done something with Smoke Dizza that hasn't been able to get released. A couple years ago we did that. I was working on something on my last project when we had our label. We almost got Nas on the joint, and this was right before the King's Disease album and all that whole King's Disease run.
Wow.
Yeah, so you ever heard the saying, yesterday's price is not today's price?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we were in the talks of that right before the King's Disease run. And then the King's Disease run started, and it just didn't happen, bro. So that was the reality of it. But yeah, I've been grinding for a long time. I've got songs with Nino Bless, been produced by Nem Nieves. He's got credits all over the place. And yeah, just been a long grind, man. Trying to collab with anybody, to be honest with you, just cross
That's what I was
promotion.
going to ask. So who, like, haven't you collab with yet that you would love to collab with? Like, what I mean, like a dream match.
To be honest with you, I would like to break into like top 40 genre. So I'm looking into like, I want to collab with artists that are going to bring more fans to me. You know, like hip hop is great. I love it and I can spit, but I want to get into do something with Dua Lipa. You know what I mean? Like do something with, somebody that's going to really bring some traction to me, because it's a little difficult for me. I'm not going to lie to you. My journey's been hard because of, appearance. And it's something I don't really touch on too often, but when you're Puerto Rican, but you look white and you rap in a black man's sport, it's a little difficult to stand out. You know what I mean? And you stand out for all the wrong reasons. You
Yeah.
stand out for all the wrong reasons because you could easily be identified as a culture vulture. You know what I mean? So it's a battle, but I want to find lanes where I'm gonna collaborate with people that are gonna bring actual attention to me and actual real fans that are gonna convert. You know what I mean?
Dope. That's a different answer because a lot of people would have started rattling off rappers. You know what I mean? And you was already
Yeah.
like you already calculated because you know what? When you come from a certain era and you've been doing it for a certain amount of time, it's prize fighting at that point. You know what I mean? Like you trying to get to where
Yeah.
you're trying to get, trying to feed the kids with it. Like we ain't just rapping for fun no more. You know what I mean? And it makes you look at everything different business wise. You know?
Yeah, and at this point, you know, I'm a little bit older. I'm a little seasoned. You know what I mean? I'm not really looking to be the next Justin Bieber, you know, or fucking whoever's the hottest rapper in the game right now. That's probably not my lane at this point. It's more like sync licensing, stuff like that. And that's the wave I'm trying to get into, get on some Netflix shows, get on some video games, stuff like that, and then build the organic fan base that way instead of clout chasing like what everybody's doing. If you look at the model now with all the independent artists, that's what everybody's doing. The Vince Staples, the Russell, you know, it's all about organic growth, you know, and I think the clout chasing era is done. You know what I mean?
That's a beautiful thing.
And
maybe it's finally death to the auto tune.
I thought Jay-Z had it when he made that.
That's what we do up here, man. We chop it up. I appreciate you for really actually being my first guest since I started this new platform. You know, so I appreciate you for locking in with me, man. It helps me out a lot, and it's just dope to have you.
Yeah, appreciate you. I appreciate you having me, man. It's a big deal.
It's real dope, man. You got another joint, interesting video I was watching, right? This joint. Well, hold on. Where's this joint at, man? Because I'm like, hold up. Okay, we got some artistry here. You know, which is in everything, even the hard shit. But when you do joints like this emotionally drained joint, I'm like, you gotta be feeling some kind of way to do that. We don't just write those when we just listening to beats. You know what I'm saying? You usually write something like that and then find a beat for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Where that joint comes
The story behind Emotionally Drained was actually a collaboration with an author from Phoenix, a woman by the name of Janine Hernandez, who I love dearly. She's great, man. Bestseller on Amazon and all that. So she's from my hood. She's from Perth Amboy, but she moved to the West Coast early in her life, and we just kept in contact and stuff like that. So she reached out to me. She said, I'm writing a book about a narcissistic relationship I was in. And I think everybody at this point in their life has dealt with some type of narcissism when it comes to love life or something like that. So it was easily identifiable for me. It was something that, you know, I was kind of going through at the time too. So the pen just started flowing, man. I heard the beat and it just started going and I just started pouring my heart out. And it just so happened to align with the book that she was writing. So we started putting together like some cross promotion stuff and it all worked out, man. And honestly, to this day, that's my best performing song as far as like streaming goes, YouTube views, and buzz that I received off of it. And it's because it was such a real topic and something that was actually, you know, being talked about at the time. It was very trendy at the time. So everybody was talking about narcissism 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you know, so that was like the hot topic on the internet, narcissism, gaslighting, and it just lined up, bro. And timing is timing.
Videos
it was just timing.
So important, man. That's why we're going to watch this Emotionally Drained joint, and then we're going to come back and we're going to chop it up with a videographer as well. We're going to bring AFOTEY into the conversation, you know what I mean? Jersey videographer, does it for some of the best, man. From Black Sheep, Dreads, freaking Outsiders, my baby girl Leah Janae. You know what I mean? He's done some incredible work, and we got a lot of that here. We're gonna chop it up with him, look at some of those. First, we're gonna get into this Emotionally Drained joint by my man Bobby CRILLZ. Y'all show him some love. Hit that share button, let him know we're in here. I see y'all, Danny Lopez, salute from Belgium. We got Belgium in the building. It's just a live recording. This ain't even the you know what I mean? This ain't even the whole dish, and we all the way in Belgium already. Shout to my bro Jim Beam. I see you. Milkbone is in the building. Shout to the legend. We gonna get into some of that too. You know what I mean? We gonna get into some Milk B as well. We got a lot cooking, man. We got a lot going on. So let's get into these videos, man. Let's get into this Emotionally Drained joint by Bobby CRILLZ. We're going to come back, chop it up some more, man. Real Street Views TV and your man Big Left. Let's get it.
Yo, we're doing this again? You just posted this girl on Instagram. Who is she?
Are you serious right now?
I'm just saying, you've never posted me. We've been together for a year.
That's my homegirl, and you know how dumb you sound right
I've
now?
never met her.
I never posted you before. What are you talking
I've
about? I
never
posted
met
you...
her. Does she even know
So
about
what?
me?
Yeah, she knows. I post you all the time. So of course she saw you already.
You post me on
you
the
sound
stories.
stupid
That's
right
not
now.
the
You sound
same.
dumb.
I'm not
You sounding
stupid.
real stupid right
Don't
now.
say that.
Don't do this.
Have you ever felt emotionally drained? Well, I have. And this is my story.
Mo 6.
Some of us are so broken. We sacrifice our happiness out of fear of being alone. Is that really love? To live in fear or die, it's all the same. People like to hide inside the pain, cry but never strive to make a change. Trap their mind without the ball and chain. Deep inside, you thrive inside your brain. You give your all to those you entertain. The love they give to you is not the same. The picture looks so good inside the frame that you decide not to make a change. All you really trying to do is maintain the life you live inside your brain. To a narcissist, it's just a game. Normally you wouldn't want to play games with someone hoping they would stay. Faith in love is hoping it will make sense of all this person's crazy ways. Make excuses each and every day, though deep inside you know this ain't the way. Guilty trips are pleas for you to stay. Self-esteem is shrinking every day. They taking too much, you still give away. They ripping your spirit, your soul is in pain. The feelings are crazy, you feel you're insane. You know this ain't love, you're emotionally drained. I gave you my love, I gave you my heart, I gave you my world. I'm dying inside while you tear it apart. Prove that I'm wrong, take care of my heart. Simple and plain, I'm living through pain. I know this ain't love, I'm emotionally drained. Emotionally drained, emotionally drained, emotionally drained. I know this ain't love, I'm emotionally drained. Emotionally drained, emotionally drained, emotionally drained, emotionally drained. It's hard to accept I'm emotionally drained. Could it be love or is it just lust? Whatever it isn't enough. You know your worth, you've been through some stuff. They playing some games, start calling they bluff. Your mind isn't right, you're losing your sight, your chest getting tight. The person you like might be the reason you're losing that life. You looking for peace, you only get fights. Affecting your sleep, you crying at night. You're tossing and turning, you know in your mind that this isn't right. This shouldn't be life. It's all up to you. Don't be scared of the new, but you gotta choose. It's up to you. Out of the dirt, a flower will bloom. And after the darkness, you know there's a light. And you got a light that can light up the night. You done survived all of the disrespect, all of the pain, and all of the fights. Live for yourself and go get away. You're really too strong to be living this way. The feelings are crazy, you feel you're insane. You know this ain't love, you're emotionally drained. I gave you my love, I gave you my heart, I gave you my world. I'm dying inside while you tear it apart. Prove that I'm wrong, take care of my heart. Simple and plain, I'm living through pain. I know this ain't love, I'm emotionally drained. Emotionally drained, emotionally drained, emotionally drained. I know this ain't love, I'm emotionally drained. Emotionally drained, emotionally drained, emotionally drained, emotionally drained. It's hard to accept I'm emotionally drained.
Anymore.
who could love you like that. You did all you can, yeah, I tell myself that. Cause otherwise I'll go crazy. Lately, it makes me sick to my stomach when I think of what we're leaving behind. But baby, I need a person I could trust, who I could stand behind. I think I don't wanna feel so alone, so cold anymore. I think we're at the end of our love. You won't have to feel so cold and so alone anymore. Oh.
Yes, sir. That first joint was my man, Bobby CRILLZ, man. Appreciate you for locking in with me, bro.
Yeah, man,
That
love
was
it, man.
fire. Emotionally drained. See, people don't be wanting to talk about that. Rappers talk about everything but those type of topics. And that stuff is going to get you the best looks from everybody.
Yeah, man, people relate to it. You make relatable music, man, they're gonna gravitate towards it, you know. Everybody's so caught up on the clout. It's difficult to filter through the stuff nowadays. But if you're looking, if you're searching, you're gonna find some good music out there. People say hip hop's dead. It's not dead at all. It's not dead at all.
So
You just gotta find
overall,
it.
how important would you say are the visuals to what you're doing, especially in this day and
The
age of
visuals,
content?
visuals are everything, man. It tells the story. You know, we're kind of talking on the back end while the video was playing, and AFOTEY was saying, I like this transition, and he's watching it from a different lens. He's seeing it from a different way. He's not consuming it like a normal person would. But it's crucial, man, because you're really painting the picture for what you're trying to depict.
Let's bring in the evil genius. AFOTEY, ANNUM is in the building with us as well. Salute, my brother. Good to see you, man.
What's going on?
How you feeling, man?
What's up, peoples? What's up, my peoples? I cannot complain. I'm honored and humbled to be here, and I do want to say that video was fire. Like, I really like, you told a story. You know, there's a narrative with it. You know, the visuals were tight. You know what I mean? That was a good one. I like that one for sure. Definitely. And the song is fire too. So.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it all works out real good. And you were right. I was looking at it in
videos.
Yeah, and like he said, I'm looking at these things like ever since I started doing this video. Actually, even before I started doing cinematography, I would look at things from a perspective of how they were made. You know what I mean? I'm always looking at the visuals and like, oh, how did they like this? How did they, you know, stage this? Like, how did they make this effect happen? Even when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Even from little, you know what I mean? So I've always had that kind of eye when I'm consuming media to kind of like, you know, look at it that way. And that video definitely was, it looked like something I would shoot. Just put it that way.
Absolutely. I know you always shooting the cinematic look, man. You have a certain need for that movie feel, and you're very serious about the way you you know, just attack the directing of these videos. Like, what brought that on? It's just separate you from just somebody shooting videos to somebody like, I need you to have this cinematic experience every time I shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. So, for me, it was always okay. So, I don't want to, you know, disparage anybody else that's doing videos, right? Because there are a lot of really, really, really good videographers out there, right? But my thing was like, I needed to be able to create something that would look expensive, but wasn't really. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing. Like, I'm big into the quality of the content that I put out, but then also I'm big on directly solving a problem. Like, if you're an artist and you need more views or whatever, right? Like, it's not just about putting together a dope video with nice pretty visuals, because that's going to come regardless. I'm going to do that regardless. But it's also about, like, who's your target audience? What kind of people are into your stuff? What are they looking at? You know what I mean? Let's try and cater what we create to fit that particular problem. You know what I mean? I'm more of a problem solver, or more of a solutions provider nowadays than anything else. So initially, when I first started out, I just shot everything on vintage lenses, just all vintage lenses, old school cinema lenses. I never touched a photo lens. Like, to me, photo lenses are cool, but they're not as cinematic. They don't look as good as vintage glass, or what I shoot with now, primarily anamorphic lenses. That's all I shoot with now, is on anamorphic lenses, because you point them at something and it just instant J.J. Abrams movie. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my niche. You know what I mean? And nobody else. I don't know why. To be honest with you, I don't know why, but nobody else in this area uses anamorphic lenses. Literally nobody else. You know what I mean? And I honestly, I don't know why, because there's an extra step involved when you're editing it. Like, you have to de-squeeze it, and you have to be cognizant of how you frame things, because it's much wider, and then there's a lot of technical things behind using an anamorphic lens that you don't get with spherical lenses or photo lenses. But it's not like a big deal, you know what I mean? It's just a little kind of extra, and maybe nobody wants to do that extra I don't know. But to me, it's just weird, because it's like, these lenses are amazing. Yes, they are generally more expensive than regular lenses. Yes, anamorphic lenses are always a little bit more expensive than your regular lenses. But still, I don't understand why nobody else is using these things. But whatever. So that's kind of my
that's
thing.
incredible, man. It's just crazy but I mean, it's not like you hiding the plug. You out there using it, and you know what I mean, creating some dope content with it and promoting it every time.
Right. And the thing is, like, every day, the NAB, which is basically a convention for movies and film and content creation, the creation side, right? They show off all the new cameras, the new lenses, all this kind of stuff. There's mad anamorphic lenses that just came out that they're featuring at NAB. And it, like, you go on YouTube and search for anamorphic lenses, like 1.5 million, like, oh, here's this new, Blazar this, or, Atlas Orion this. And like, all these, like, they're out there for people to see. It's not like, like you said, I'm not hiding anything. It's not like this is clandestine information that nobody can get at. For some weird reason, out here in the New York metro area, hardly anybody uses anamorphic lenses, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. But that's good for me, though, because that's all I use. So.
Hey, give yourself some flowers, man. Ring off a list of some of the artists you've done work for, and some of the projects you got coming up afterwards.
Okay, so I've done a couple of videos for Drez from Black Sheep, like you mentioned. I'm right now, well, not right now, but last couple of months ago, I was talking with Stu Bangers, trying to get something going with him and Capadonna. I didn't really work with Latifah, but I was there when Latifah was there, and kind of worked with her in that sense on a couple of things.
Absolutely.
Your Daughter, we've done a couple of projects for her. Her voice is amazing, by the way. It's ridiculous how she's not, triple platinum right now. It was an honor to actually, work with her. The Jungle Brothers, I've done some work with them. De La Soul, I did a little bit of stuff for them. I did some stuff for Sony Music. There was a 6-day conference we did like last year where I filmed Estelle, Wyclef Jean, Sister Nancy, who else? Wayne Wonder, a couple other people. But I'm still humble. I'm still just the average dude, regular dude from Piscataway. Well, originally from Newark, but now I live in Piscataway.
Hey, we shout Piscataway.
humble dude.
Piscataway head too,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm in the bricks, been
Yeah.
in the bricks for many years, but you will not get me to tell you that I ain't from Piscataway, New Jersey. That's what made me, man. I'm telling you. Those were
Yeah.
some vital years right
Word.
there.
And it's funny too because it's the opposite for me. Like I was raised in the bricks and now I live in Piscataway. So
Oh, that's good too. That works. That works.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, I love the bricks,
Mhm.
man. Newark
But
is
yeah,
one of
so
those
in
cities
terms
where
of
the
like projects that I'm
artists,
working on now, yeah, I love it too.
you know, yeah, you be up this way. You know, when it's going down, usually I'm trying
Mhm.
to be in tune with different things that's going on, 24 hours a piece and all these different things and all these different events. And yeah, I always try to keep you tied in, man, because everybody needs this good this great content. And
Mhm.
that's what you do. You do that regularly,
Yeah, that's
you know.
that's
What's one of
another
your
thing that
biggest
I'm big on.
challenges though with dealing maybe with the artists? Because like you said, I see you
Mhm.
post a couple times. You like how you only got $300 for the video? All you rap about is money, And
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
videographers share that meme. You know what I mean? Hold up, let me bring CRILLZ in here too, because this is the rapper videographer beef that's been going on for years, like the what they call the Hatfields and the McCoys and shit. Like they've been
Hatfields and
shipping over
McCoy.
the fence. You know what I mean? Why?
Yeah.
Well, content is so important. Like this needs to be the marriage right here. How it used to be the DJ and the MC, which the DJ is always of the most
That's right.
importance. That's the ground level. You know what I mean? That's the foundation. But I mean, right now in this age of content, you guys are the connect that need to get together and make content and keep the visual content
Mhm.
coming to really keep an artist worth anything right now. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Yeah, I would
tell me a little bit
say
about that. Your
yeah,
experience with artists,
so
FT.
the funny thing is, yeah, for me, the funny thing is like another one of the reasons why I decided to go full throttle with it because I used to be an IT dude. I was a tech lead, running basically teams that built like some of the most popular websites you know of, like IHOP, American Express. I literally ran teams that built those, you know what I mean? And I gave all that up to do this because I didn't see like I got tired of seeing my people putting out content that was just honestly whack, just like trash looking. You know what I mean? Like the songs would be fire, the bars would be dope, if it was somebody who was singing, like their voice was golden. But then the visuals was just like, ugh, like this is brother, what is that? Ugh,
Yeah.
And the problem is that a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, people who are, in that space don't have the money to pay for the kind of visuals that I would create. So I decided to like kind of, essentially lower my price to kind of cater to those people because just because you don't have a lot of money doesn't mean you shouldn't have high quality content. In fact, the motto, one of my mottos for my company, for my business, Per Annum Media, is access to good content is the right of all sentient beings. Like everybody should have access to the capability to create dope content that looks great. So that's kind of my thing. But again, they don't be having the budget sometimes to pay, the little $1,500, which is little for the type of stuff that I do. 1,500 ain't shit for what I do. The type some people don't have that. You know what
That's
I
a
mean? So it's
lens.
a constant struggle.
That's a
Yeah,
light.
literally, just my cheapest lens is more than that. You know what I mean? So
Nah,
yeah,
yeah.
so
Nah, it's a blessing what you're
it's a
doing, man.
struggle.
I also want to bring a comment in from the comment section because the guest is really the show. It's the views of the people. That's what we really build on, man. And I appreciate everybody who's in the building. So I see Johnny Muniz. Actually, it's Johnny Butter Muniz, but I ain't calling no grown man Butter. I don't give a fuck how smooth you are. You the Johnny Muniz up in here, homie. You know what I mean? But I love you. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for being in the building. He said to AFOTEY, he said, "What inspiration do you have when filming and writing music?" So I'm going to give filming to AFOTEY and writing music to Bobby CRILLZ. So what inspiration do you have when filming?
So the inspiration, well, to be honest with you, it depends on what the content is. It depends on what the, that that ultimately drives what I create. You know what I mean? If I'm creating, a music video for you, I'm gonna sit with you, either in person or virtually, and we're gonna literally talk about what kind of vision you had in your head when you wrote the song. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna try our best to put that into video form. But depending on, again, it depends on the project, it depends on the client, it depends on their needs. But overall, my inspiration comes from people like Bradford Young, who is Ava DuVernay's, one of his top cinematographers, Stanley Kubrick, Hype Williams, Roger Deakins, people who really, like to tell stories with visuals, because that's my thing. I want to tell a story. You know what I mean? I'm done with just the point the camera at you while you rap video. I don't do that anymore. I'm done. I'll turn it down. I don't care how much you pay me. I'm not doing it because that's just not my thing anymore. And I hate that, to be honest with you. I do not. I actively dislike videos like that. I'm all about storytelling. We got to tell a story. We have to have some type of visuals where there's an actual, even if it's just like a scene or two within the video, we gotta tell some type of story.
So your inspiration is the project itself. You know what I mean? If the project is right, it inspires you.
Yeah, right. It literally, it depends on what the project is. Again, because I'm a solutions provider more so than a videographer. I'm more so like, here's this piece of content that solves this problem that you have. So it depends on the problem. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what the
CRILLZ, your inspiration when making music.
It honestly, my main goal is always legacy. The one thing that I've realized about creating content is that this stuff is going to be on these platforms forever. YouTube, I kind of use it as my own personal cloud storage. So I have a bunch of content on there. Some of it's unlisted, some of it's private. But the stuff that I put out there into the world is basically for the long haul. It's everything is the end in mind. And one thing that I find very important when I make my content, whenever I'm writing, creating videos, anything like that, is my kids are going to be able to go back to this and see this, 20 years from now. Their kids are going to do it, my grandkids, and so on and so on. And it's all about legacy. So I'm trying to affect as many people as possible and leave my mark on this planet. So that's the main inspiration for music. It's all about touching people in the right way, and I mean that in the most non, no Diddy sense or whatever, how people say it these days. But I'm trying to
terminology.
I'm trying to touch. Yeah,
that's what they say. You know what I mean? You didn't say.
Yeah, I'm trying to touch people. I'm trying to inspire. That's the goal, and it's me being as authentic as possible, given, real life situations. Because I can sit here and lie and rap about guns, drugs, and I'm a kingpin, and I know Pablo Escobar, and people are eating this shit up right now. We know that gangster rap is probably one of the most popular genres in hip hop, but that's not me. So I'm gonna stay in my lane. I've had my past. I've done what I've done. My name's CRILLZ. So anybody that knows the streets knows what that is. So there's definitely a product of my environment type of thing within my brand, but the end goal is always legacy, and that just came as I started growing as an artist. It's legacy, man. Just put it out there, and this is gonna be seen forever, dude. Regardless if right now it's only got 100 views, you never know where it's gonna go 20 years from now. It could just pick up. I don't know if you guys watch Stranger Things, but Kate Hill song, Running Up That Hill, it was out in the 80s, and then it just resurged, recently because of, Stranger Things, and now all of a sudden it's trending on TikTok, and that woman has gotten a check from that song that she hasn't heard anything about for the past 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? So content is like that. It's just, once it's out there in the world, it's there, bro. And you got to stand on that, so
with my, like with my daughter, what happened was we had content on her up on the streaming platform since 2014. You know what I'm saying? And it's cooking. We doing different things to make sure we getting it bubbling. But then in 2018, a show that she's on with Diddy, the Four on Fox goes, super crazy viral on online, on television. You know what I mean? It was one of their highest rated shows the second night. So after she showed up, the next show of people trying to see what she was going to do on there was crazy because she knocked off the person that they had, supposedly the winner. And it was rigged, but that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? But once she got on there, and these people saw her, the masses, not only her social media following went from 2,000 followers to 200,000 followers within 3 days. You know what I'm saying? But also, I forgot to go check the distro kid. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the distro kid, and all of a sudden, all these people looking her name up on these platforms. I look, and she has about 1.5 million plays on her old songs from 2014. You know what I mean? Bought in $13,000. You know what I'm saying? Which is whack for that amount of streams. Back in the day, if 1 million people listened to your music, you was rich. You was out of here. You was Jay-Z. You know what I mean? You went platinum. You what I mean? But now in this streaming era, 1 million people heard her, but it amounted to $13,000. But when I look back in the streaming back end, I said, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is stuff that we posted in 2014. You know what I'm saying? So post your content and keep doing what you do, because
it's all about the catalog.
Something can hit any day, any minute, especially when you're doing dope visuals. Something could just take off, go viral. These people gonna start searching your name. All your videos gonna go crazy. All your stuff that you already put on the streaming platforms in the past is gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, the back end is ridiculous when you're working.
Yeah.
When
I love
working.
I love that you said that too. I love that you brought that up, because that's so true. That's so true, especially for people in my space. Like, we create these visuals, and sometimes we just like set it and forget it, but not realizing. And even in like the stock, well, that's probably another conversation for like how AI is going to probably kill the stock photography and videography market. But for now, videographers, if you have anybody who's within the sound of my voice, if you have old content that's just sitting on a hard drive, upload it to these stock websites. You never know. Like I done sold a decent amount of stock footage, old stock footage that I shot of my kids back in the day. You know what I mean? Sold a bunch of that to a few stock websites. You know what I mean?
And that's what it is for those who might not be familiar. To sell stock footage, you mean? I know what you mean, but they might not know what you mean.
Yeah. So generally speaking, for videographers and photographers, any of the old footage that you have that is of pretty much anything, you know what I mean? Literally any content that you shot that isn't like a performance or something like that, just, pictures of flowers or, video of somebody walking or whatever, one of the biggest and one of my favorite stock outlets is POC Stock, POC STOCK, and it's Black owned, and it is the only stock photography and videography place that specializes specifically in people of color, Black, brown, yellow, LGBTQ, all disenfranchised people. It would be hard for you to find a white person on that website. You know what I mean? Like that's how dedicated they are to that. But anyway, so you take this footage, and I'm recommending POC Stock because I work for them. But there are others out there like Wirestock and Envato. Just Google stock photography or stock video. A Shutterstock is another one. And basically just upload it, create an account, upload it to them. You connect your bank account, and then when you sell, when something sells on the website, they give you money for it. They give you a percentage for it, and that's it. You just set it and forget it. It speaks directly to that legacy thing that you were talking about earlier, CRILLZ, where like you create this stuff and it lives on forever past you. You know what I mean? And it gives it, more so for your stuff, because your stuff is more so directed, right? Like when you're rapping about a particular topic. For me and for videographers like me, we're just shooting everything. You know what I mean? There's no specific rhyme or reason to it, but you can still monetize it using stock photography. It's a little harder to do it without the stock photography websites and stuff like that, and stock video websites. But in your case, it's a lot easier because all you need is like a YouTube or an Instagram or whatever, and then people can find your content that way. And then you can monetize off views and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, because that was a thing that I was thinking while you were saying that. It's like, oh yeah, stock photography, So videographers and photographers that are out there, make sure you upload go over them old hard drives, all them old hard drives you got that got terabytes of like old shit on there that you don't mess with no more. Upload them things, man. You never know, you might make some bread off of it,
Absolutely, man. Excellent advice, man. Let's do a couple things. What we do also, we talk about the topics, man. We had some fun today, so we ain't even getting to the topics too much. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot going on, man. We got some dope videos too we can get into. So y'all brothers got a second to hang around?
Of course.
Anybody got to run? We good?
Yeah,
all right, so this is what we're going to do. Let's get into some music, man. Let's watch some videos. This is what we do. Y'all hit the share button if y'all in the building. My man AFOTEY, ANNUM, Bobby CRILLZ is in the building with me. My first guest. Appreciate y'all, man. It's a beautiful situation. We got the MC and the videographer in here, and this is what we do. We play videos, something like, how it used to be when you used to have video shows to come home and watch.
Here, look.
Shout out
Wait, hold on. Let me do it this way.
Wonder
Twin Powers. Wonder Twin Powers activate.
I mean,
I'm giving CRILLZ a pound right now. Wonder Twin Powers activate.
I found it back.
I mean, give me some window love.
Word,
you know what I mean?
word.
Camera pound up in here. You know what I mean?
Word.
So love, man. We're gonna get into some AFOTEY work today. Matter of fact, first of all, let me give some love to this freaking hoodie right here, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my brother, Master Ace, the legend. I went to go check him out while he was celebrating, getting ready to go on the road for his probably 100,000th world tour. You know what I mean? He's on his way to, European tour, on his way to Europe. And he gave me this tee right here. This is the Symphony Rappers, if you can see it. You know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane.
Wow.
You know what I mean? G-Rap, Craig G, and Master Ace right there. You know what I mean? It is crazy. I love this hoodie. I might wear this hoodie forever. You know what I mean? Shout out to Master Ace for that. And rest in peace to his brothers, you know what I mean, Mr. C. Those brothers are big family. And he was hurting. He was celebrating and he was handling business, but you could just see him and his family was hurting at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, man, that was a tough loss, man, for a lot of us. Rest in peace to Mr. C, man. One of my favorite DJs.
Rest in peace to C.
Gonna miss seeing him everywhere. I'm telling you. He was in all the spots, man, making it happen. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's get into Master Ace featuring Smith & Wesson. This joint is called Brooklyn Story. Crazy video. The beat is crazy, you know what I mean? And pay some respect to the legend. And then we coming right in with a couple joints for my man AFOTEY. Maybe the joint you did with the Outsiders. If y'all want to hear some crazy, not safe for work music, put your headphones in when I put these on. Young Z is a wild boy. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Young Z's a wild boy. He got some black shit dreads. He got some Leah Janae. So, you know what I mean? It's not all that, but I love Young Z. We're going to listen to some Outsiders, and we're going to rock out with, the legend Master Ace. And we're going to come back and wrap it up. Stay in the building. Hit the share button. Show some love. Real talk with your man Big Left. My man Bobby CRILLZ. AFOTEY ANNUM is in the building with us. Now, I mean, it's a beautiful situation. What's the problem? It's 76 outside. Like, come on, man. We in here. You know what I mean? Let's get to this joint. Master Ace, a Brooklyn Story, and we'll be back. There goes.
Sound of Brooklyn. We get down in Brooklyn. We move around in Brooklyn.
Flatbush, Brownsville, Crown Heights, where the music feels good and it sounds right. Summertime, music in the park. We can do this in the dark. We don't even need no street lights. We bright. Look how we all shine. We all trying to live, so we all grind. And then we started saying Crooklyn. Had everybody thinking it was all crime. Stick 'em up. Shouted out to Spike Lee. And the dude on the corner in the white tee. And the girl off the block with the attitude. Had to write a song, show my gratitude. Welcome to my city, man. To the streets where the late great Biggie ran. And damn near everyone's a Biggie fan. That's cause we support our home Brooklyn.
We get down in Brooklyn. We move around in Brooklyn.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K.
Big Daddy Kane is synonymous. Jay-Z synonymous. Sean P synonymous. I'm just trying to honor this place that we call home. Brooknom. Look, I'm really just trying to make you proud like, look, Mom. I'm trying to make you smile like, look, Dad. Got the nets on the fitted in the book bag. Nice. And you know the Tim's clean. On these bars we go in like a swim team. Say what? Brooklyn be the pedigree. If you find something wild, man, set it free. Set it free. Set it free and watch it go. Then give it to the world and watch it grow. Cause you know we everywhere. Disrespect my home, you will never dare. Never. Cause you get mushed quick. Coney Island, Red Hook, Fort Greene, Bushwick, Brooklyn.
We get down in Brooklyn. We move around in Brooklyn.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K.
Marco, you made it here. Gangstar, y'all made it here. Even though y'all wasn't born here, still y'all made it here. And now it's like you one of us. And we all tied together like some braided hair. Yeah. Dumbo to Clinton Hills. Gentrified and attention bills. But we find a way to live together. Wish we could find a way to live forever. Either way the music will. Tell me what I gotta do to prove it's real. Tell me what I gotta do to make it clear. You can make it anywhere if you can make it here. Little Kim synonymous, Foxy, fabulous, Maine, synonymous. Say what? In the world full of promises, Smith and Wesson, Bucktown. What I'm trying to honor is Brooklyn.
We get down in Brooklyn. Around in Brooklyn.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K.
Company. I come to make it hot for a little bit. Still in here, only cause I'm still in it. Giving them life when I be killing it. Ill ain't it? Got you feeling it. I come to make it hot for a little bit. Still in here, only cause I'm still in it.
so nice, leave you on nice like Tariq and Edie.
Now I've been called a scholar and a gentleman.
But suckers know I send them like a pendulum. With them again, I bet is when we bend them for the Benjamins. But then again, you're manning them all like feminine M&Ms.
I'm a taxpayer and a citizen.
Not trying to do what I did as a kid again. More so, or the torso, getting hit again and get a friend. You +1 for the bitter end.
Was a tutor and the tutor with the tutor. Now a Mueller speaking frankly on his corner. Get the Mueller, get the moolah till you rank me. What it take me, you could thank me cause you're cool and you don't know me. Money grip, better schooler. I come to make it hot for a little bit. Still in here, only cause I'm still in it. Giving them life when I be killing it. Ill ain't it? Got you feeling it. I come to make it hot for a little bit. Still in here, only cause I'm still in it. Giving them life when I be killing it. Ill ain't it? Got you feeling it.
Following a developing story in Brooklyn tonight where a grand jury indicted a rookie NYPD officer in the accidental shooting death of an unarmed man last fall. CBS 2's Dick Brennan, live in the newsroom with details. Dick?
Well, Dana, the Brooklyn prosecution won't say what the specific charges are yet, but the indictment will be unsealed tomorrow afternoon.
I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way, yo. He's here. He's near. Understand that. Check this out, yo. You can get shot with your hands out. The plan's up and running. Choke a man till he can't breathe and try to make me believe it was done for the greater. What the hell I'm supposed to say to his kids? It seems like once they put on them lids, you get a power surge. That thing on your hip and the urge is not a good combination. I have a lot of fears about the coming years. I foresee tears behind the shield. And be careful when you're behind the wheel. Have your L straight and be the smart guy, not the smart guy. Master your high. They don't need a reason why. ISIS right here's the crisis in double form. When it gets to be the norm, death, these killings, our children, our babies gone. How can a man cause so much grief, whatever faith or belief? The devil is near. In fact, he's here. He's right here amongst us.
And all my life Satan tried to get me. Walking my shoes, devil trying to fit me. But he don't know I got the power fit me. Nah, he don't know I got the power. All my life Satan tried to get me. Walking my shoes, devil trying to fit me. But he don't know I got the power fit me. Nah, he don't know I walk in power fit me.
Let me have a seat. What? Listen. Yo, before we get to that bullshit, son, let me tell you something.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, good enough. Go on my back pocket.
Sit the fuck down.
Go on my back pocket. That's a word.
Shut the fuck up.
The devil is right next to you. He might have even got checks to you. Send a good text to you. He might have called you for a broad, and if she fall for that, she's fraud. Money bring out the devil. It make a man kill his brother. Take people's money and bounce over an ounce. I seen the body drop, made the party stop. The devil made a man run, not walk. To go get it. Be totally committed. See nothing wrong with it. And once you behind the wall, he leaves. He find another shell that breathes, that believes off the treachery he achieves. Oh, you might have got gold 5 years back. Fast forward, puts a hole in your back. Set up off Jack. Unbelievable, he's deceivable. When he comes as your own, you better teach your kids about the devil. The devil is real.
Come on. All my life Satan tried to get me. Walking my shoes, devil trying to fit me. But he don't know I got that power fit me. Nah, he don't know I got the power fit me. All my life Satan tried to get me. Walking my shoes, devil trying to fit me. But he don't know I got the power fit me. Nah, he don't know I got the power. Walk with me.
The devil is a master manipulator, weak psyche invader. He comes in all shades. A smile I was thought to be genuine. Get you lying, get you blind. The opportunist he is. He's a colorless fool, not confined by sex. Man, a woman can deal with poison, he deals in. I'm not the nigga he reels in. My math is too swift, well beyond the lessons. I've seen him give blessings. Man of the cloth, didn't go and jerk off. Perverted, I can never be converted. Remember where you heard it. There's more like me. I want you to be free, but you got to trust me. They might tell you what I say is crazy. It goes well past the lazy and the mentally dead. They're the inbreds. They're fucking themselves. I may have nothing on the shelves, but I teach you to save yourself. The devil is near. My nigga, can you hear?
All right. get me. Walking my shoes, devil trying to fit me. But he don't know I got that power 50. Nah, he don't know I got the power 50. All my life Satan tried to get me. Walking my shoes, devil trying to fit me. But he don't know I got that power 50. Nah, he don't know I got the power 50. Walk with me.
Yes, sir. Shout to the legend, Sadat X, man. Sent that one through years ago. You know what I mean? That's still one of my favorites. Shout to my man, AFOTEY, ANNUM, Bobby CRILLZ in the building with me, man. Appreciate y'all brothers for locking in with me today, man.
Ready, man. It's easy.
Definitely
appreciate you for having me, man.
So actually, CRILLZ, let the people know what you got cooking, you know what I mean, how to stay in tune, how to follow, how to stay with the movement, and you know, be a part of what you got going.
All right, so basically on all social media platforms, you can follow Bobby CRILLZ, BOBBY, CRILLZ. That's all social media platforms, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Instagram, Snap, YouTube. YouTube's probably the most important. If you really want to stay in tune, go subscribe over there. I got a podcast that I do called Heart of the City. I'm on my 3rd season. I got about 20-something episodes over there, working on becoming a partner with YouTube and monetizing, so that helps. Anything over there helps. I got a new song with Milkbone coming out May 17th, which is my birthday. So we rolled that out. That sent to all the distributors a couple days ago. Got the pre-order opening up for that May 1st. So we're gonna push the pre-orders a little bit and just work on this release right now. So, and as far as music goes, man, I'm just gonna keep dropping singles at this point because it seems like the art of dropping projects is pointless. I don't know if that's just me, but the way the attention span.
Absolutely. As far as putting all that work into a full album, I think the resources right now would be best used to do singles and then do 5 pieces of solid content for that single. You know what I mean? Like shorts, you know what I mean? Like just different kind. Of course, if you could do a full video, that would be great. You know what I mean? They recommend having a full video. But even if you couldn't do a full video, you could do 4 content pieces or 5 content pieces with the music playing. You know what I mean? Doing something witty, something dope. You know what I mean? That you could continue to share on social media. Just so give the song a chance. You know what I mean? A lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
Another thing that artists do, they put the energy behind the record, and then once it comes out, they're exhausted. They don't freaking push it enough. Like, you only pushed it for 2 weeks. You expect it to go platinum? You know what I mean? Like, you got to do this thing every freaking day. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the biggest
grind.
problem I believe artists have is artists spend so much time creating the content that they forget that it has to survive after you publish it. You know, and they don't spend any money on
the marketing dollars that these artists not these artists, that these labels are putting in behind projects. The money bag that these labels are putting behind certain projects, you know what I mean? You can't compete with that on a wide scale. An independent artist, never. You know what I mean? It's going to take you about $200K to probably just make a single pop. You know what I'm saying?
You
That's just the pop.
Yeah, I feel like as an indie, you just got to use the data that you got. So that's why it's important to have all your platforms in line and make sure it's set up for business and monetization. So that way you can get the insights. You can see who your targeted demographic is eventually. These are all things that a lot of artists are not looking at, but the back office is so important. And they think it's just rapping. It's not just rapping. Rapping is the most important thing when it comes to this. If you have talent, that's good. You know what I mean? But the back end work is what's important. That's why having a strong team, people that know what they're doing behind you, is going to take you to the next level. You can't do it by yourself.
See, AFOTEY spirit. Could you add on to that, brother? You felt that in your soul.
Yes. Marketing dollars is so important, man. You could be the hottest cat in your city, and you'll just be the hottest cat in your city if your music's not registered to your PROs. You're not registered for SoundScan. You could get on, but like this, you're not even on the radar if you're not doing this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that comes from trial and error. I've done this. I've fucked up releases. I've had so many releases where I've been on fire and I could have easily charted on Billboard. Easily. But it wasn't registered. It wasn't on SoundScan. I didn't have my media base shit. There's so much stuff going on that people have to look into to make sure that your music is released the right way. That's the problem. It's not just creating it. You could be in the studio for 10 fucking hours. That don't matter. It's the life after the content. It's the life after the content. The biggest story out of Jersey was fucking Fetty Wap, Trap Queen. That motherfucker promoted that shit for a year straight. People got annoyed. He didn't give a fuck. He just kept going. It hit. The consistency is the key, bro. Consistency is the key. You don't have to be good, bro. I don't even care about talent anymore. People be like, yo, I can spit. Okay. So could a million other motherfuckers, bro.
Yep.
You're not in my face all day. You're not in my face all day. Right now, we got to use these people's phones as a billboard for our shit. You know what I mean? That's how I view content.
Exactly.
I post a certain amount of stories every day, so that way I can stay at the top of your news feed. Every time you look at your fucking Instagram feed, you see Bobby Krill's name. So now that shit becomes programmed. I become a part of your daily life, bro. You understand? Like, you see that name, you're like, Bobby Krill's. Okay. But eventually you're going to relate it to something.
Yeah. I seen your name before I spoke to you, for sure.
Yeah. We've been following each other for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man.
For a long time. And we finally
this been my game, man, since a youngin'. You know what I mean? I just been playing with it different ways. You know what I mean? Just shit, MCing is my first love. You know what I mean? I could definitely always get busy. You know what I mean?
By the way, that shit amazing MC, bro. Amazing. Salute to you for that.
Nah,
yeah, man. You got them bars, bro. Both of y'all is fire. Both of y'all are dope. I want to be like both of you guys when I grow up. I'm retired. I don't spit no more, but I'm trying to be like y'all when I grow up.
I'm just trying to fit into that cloth, man. I'm just trying to stay in that cloth,
man.
You already cut from that cloth,
man. Once you cut from it, it don't matter, man. That fabric don't ever change.
Nah,
you know
I feel that, you know.
Give him a little advice, AFOTEY. What would you say to the artist on the visual end of things and just the content and consistency end of things?
I mean, well, I couldn't have said it any better than what Bobby just said. I mean, I was over here like church, tabernacle, synagogue. Like my man was spitting fire just then. Like a lot of, and again, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about like a lot of these artists don't have the budget, but you have to somehow come up with that budget because that is what, equates to the longevity. Like it's the Fetty Wap example is perfect. That is the absolute perfect example because it was just the one song that he had. Well, I mean, he had a whole bunch of other stuff, but that song, his team pushed the hell out of that song all over social media. You know what I mean? And it wasn't cheap. I know for a fact that they spent thousands, tens of thousands to promote that, but then it turned into potential millions for him and his team. You know what I mean? And it's hard trying to let some of these artists know. I won't name any names, but I've done, fire videos for a couple of artists, known artists, people that if I say their name, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know this person. I've jammed to his or her songs. I'm trying to be purposefully ambiguous here. But and I'm like, yo, let's, now take this to the next level. Let's spend this little bit of bread on, maybe some Facebook ads or some Instagram blasts, whatever. I don't really got it like that. Let's just post it and, see what it does. And I'm like, all right. And then the video dies after, the first, 2 or 3 months of it being hot. It's like, oh, this looks nice. Great visuals. Song is tough. And then you just forget about it after a while. Like you said earlier on the break, Bobby, when we were, discussing things, people's attention span is mad short. So you just got to keep repeating them. You just got to keep hitting them over and over and over and over again. And it's something that I'm learning too as a cinematographer. I'm learning myself a lot of these newer tools that allow us to do this. A lot of the AI stuff that's coming out now that facilitates this. You know what I mean? Speak on it. Like you are using some of that for your podcast now, right?
Yeah. So we recently incorporated AI into my podcast, and I'm talking about it's a game changer, bro. I went from like having clips created for me with transcribing audio and captions and tags, everything done for me within the click of a button, man. Like all I got to do is copy and paste, man. I've saved so much time by incorporating AI into my process that I honestly, it's priceless, bro. You can't put a price on it. And if you're not using
Yeah.
Chat GPT right now, you're doing
You're
it wrong.
wilding. You're
You're doing it
wilding
wrong.
if you're not using Chat GPT, you know? And
Figure
there's
it
a lot
out.
of people that are like, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, AI is the devil, is going to take jobs and da. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
It's just not. Like the amount of technology that we would need to have for AI to really take over is hundreds of years away. Like
Yeah.
it's just not happening anytime soon. Like it's just not. You know what I mean? People who
And
don't understand.
I don't think
Go
we're
ahead.
that dumb as humans to let that happen. Like I don't
Right.
think we're that dumb.
Exactly.
I
Yeah, I don't think
we're that
that's
You know
dumb.
what's
not
crazy?
going to
Wherever
be
we think
the
we
case
are,
for a while.
they're definitely 50 years ahead of that. You know what I mean? Because it seems like
Right.
whatever we see in the movies seems to come about just a few years later. Like they spoon feed you the truth in
Yep.
some of these flicks sometime. You know what I mean? Like my favorite movie,
Mhm.
Enemy of the State. Next thing you know, a tracker being in your shoes or your phone or your watch is not all that weird anymore.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That you know what I
Yeah.
mean? The truth is stranger than the science fiction when you watch some of those
Than
old
fiction
movies and you see what you
sometimes.
got actually happening now. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
they knew these things was coming, or they had
That's true.
ideas of some of these things coming on, and they come,
The
and
one
I
that's what
will say,
creates
Yeah.
the creativity.
no, go ahead, Bobby.
I was gonna say to speak on the movies and stuff like that, but the one movie I would suggest for everybody to watch is because we're kind of like living in that time almost. We're right there. Is Ready Player One. I don't know if anybody's ever
Yeah.
seen that movie, but when it comes to the metaverse, that's the equivalent of the Oasis in that movie. We're starting to spend time into this virtual reality. Those meta headsets, that's it. You know, people are going to figure out a way to make money inside this metaverse. It's coming.
Yeah.
You know, and there's digital real estate already, cryptocurrencies here. Like we're there, bro. We're there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there. It's just, are you aware of it? And it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. It's not going nowhere. My kids are on their meta headspace things all the day and gorilla tag and all types of crazy shit. But we're there, man. And watch Ready Player One, and you're gonna be like, yeah, this is happening right now. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, we need to be, instead of being afraid of it and averse to it, we need to be at the forefront of it. We need to be the ones that control it. Because if you think about pretty much everywhere else in society, right? Black and brown people, we run things. Like everybody wants to, adopt our culture. Everybody wants to, hip hop is the largest genre of music ever created. Like literally, hip hop is the biggest form of music ever made. You know what I mean? Black and brown culture is far more, desirable than almost anything else nowadays in, media nowadays. So, for us to be like, well, here's this new form of media, here's this new form of manipulating data. No, we should be afraid of it. Nah, embrace that shit. Learn to master it so that you can be in control of it. You know what I mean? There's no reason why some kid in the hood, with a laptop can't create the next, Facebook or Google or whatever with chat. We got Chat GTP is free. It's free. You don't have to pay a red cent for it. And you can use it to do so many wonderful, incredible things that we could have only dreamed of when we were their age. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm team AI all day. That's just me. I'm team AI all fucking day. You know what I mean? So
That's deep, man. That's what it is, man. Yo, y'all definitely been the best, man. And y'all are the first guests on the Real Street Views TV Real Talk with Big Left. Y'all the first two guests. You know what I mean? And y'all helped me out a lot, more than you know, even behind the scenes. Man. Just even with making it happen.
I appreciate
setting this whole thing up.
This was awesome, brother.
Yeah, y'all definitely masters of your craft, man. I appreciate having both of y'all on here. We this is what we do. If you got a project, if you got, a business, anything that's gonna move the people forward, move the artists forward, move us all forward as a culture, I'm on it. You know what I mean? And we're gonna sit up here and chop it up about it. You know what I mean? So you can invite all your friends. Anybody got a dope business? Anybody got a dope album, dope movement? You know what I mean? Because the artists need the content. You know what I mean? The people need the platform. You know what I mean? We can all get together and help each other out. You know, so I appreciate that. Taking the time out of y'all days, man. Grind, family, you know what I mean, to come up here and chop it up with me. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, it's an honor. I'm honored and humbled that you would think I'm important enough to talk to. To be honest with you,
man. Trust me, the people who lock into this need your services more than anybody else.
I appreciate that.
Y'all need
That's
to
what's
connect
up.
and collab,
Oh yeah,
man.
so yeah.
So definitely make sure they know how to connect with you.
I was gonna say, so I'm AFOTEY ANNUM everywhere, pretty much everywhere on the internet. AFOTEY ANNUM, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. The only place I'm not that is on Twitter, and I don't really use Twitter that much. Or is it what X is it's called now? And there I'm the real Sundance, because like I said, I used to rap and my name was Sundance back in the day, so I was the real Sundance. But I'm AFOTEY ANNUM pretty much everywhere on the internet. So just, AFOTEYANNUM.com, perannummmedia.com. Get at me. 1,500. That's it. You're gonna get some high quality, amazing, dope shit for only $1,500. Get at me.
So that's the number for for cinematic quality recordings. $1,500. That's the going rate right now. Well, and you showing love at that rate for the type of work.
Yeah, man. Exactly. That's cheap for what I do. Cheap as hell. So come get at me.
And for all the managers out there like me, I'm going to ask. So could you do $750 to start shooting and $750 on the back end, or is it one time?
Absolutely. We do payment plans. We do, however you want to, break it up, the payments. We could do all that. Like, just inbox me, talk to me. But I'm flexible. You know what I mean?
But I know how you do. So the paperwork gotta be proper, because you left the corporate world there's other things you could be doing. You know what I'm saying? Which is a conversation that I had in mind, but that was for if we was doing the one-on-one. We ended up doing the interview with all of us together, which was dope too, because I needed to try some things. You know what I mean? I'm the cameraman.
Yeah, and I wanted to hear.
I'm the boards. I'm the freaking producer. I'm the host. You know what I'm saying?
You everything.
So,
and I wanted to hear that song from Bobby too. So that was dope. I needed to see that video that we watched from you earlier. That the emotional damage, right?
Emotionally drained. Yeah.
Emotionally drained. Sorry, that was fire, bro. I love that video.
Y'all don't even know how y'all helped me in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like I straight up doing a lot of this for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And
I can't
do it
tell.
live to Facebook, because those is all my peoples anyway. Your Facebook is not your. See, that's what people screw up too. Your Facebook is not the crowd that you're trying to reach. Facebook is a bunch of your family and friends that you accepted. You know what I'm saying? And that accepted you on request. Those are like your peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like your house and your high school yearbook and shit. Like people you grew up with, people you met over years. Let's link on Facebook. This is not your crowd. So people be like, oh, the people don't support. Like, you didn't sponsor your shit out there to get to enough people yet. You just talking about the likes on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? These are your family and friends, and you've been sharing the same shit for 10 years now. You know what I mean? And they were supporting. You know what I mean? You gotta look. You was getting more traction a couple years ago. You know what I mean? You just sharing the same shit. You know what I mean? And they're still there. They would love to see you blow up. Don't say, oh, that Facebook people, that ain't no love and that. Because I hate when people do that, because the people who are, I don't care if you got 3 likes. Those 3 people, you didn't give them no love. You didn't mention them at all. You only talk about the people who don't. And negative, not, didn't, look, didn't. That's the energy that you're going to get into your project, into your whole being. The energy that you bring in is the energy that you're going to get out. So if you are, grateful for that one person who liked it, and you might change their life with a freaking bar. You know what I mean? I have people tell me, yo, some shit you said changed my fucking life. That shit mean more to me than a fucking million sales. And that's, probably from never having $1 million. You know what I mean? Maybe but having a person tell you what you said changed my whole vibe about everything. Man, that shit, that's worth more than gold to me. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
dope.
I love
That's
that.
dope.
So, tell your favorite artists, you know what I mean, what they mean to you. You know what I mean? If they said something that you love, let them know. You know what I mean? Because trust me, that's enough motivation to write a whole nother album. People just telling me, yo, that was crazy. Oh my God. That was enough gas in my tank for me to keep writing for the whole rest of that year. You know what I mean? And it's just it's crazy the way artists think and the way artists work. But y'all, the ones who be complaining about artists not putting out content, y'all don't even know that they got a ton of videos already on YouTube. They got a whole ton of freaking music on Apple Music that they done already put their blood, sweat, tears, and finances into. So if you take a second to go back and enjoy some of what's already out there, maybe you'll generate the funds and the vibe and the buzz to create some new shit. You got to support the artist. Like I said, like this hoodie. This is from Master Ace.
Can I get a little shameless plug? Can I get a little shameless plug in here?
And I bought that straight from him. You know what I mean? I got outsiders shit. I can go grab my outsiders hoodies. When I go into an event, I look for where the outsiders performing. I'm looking for the merch table. You know what I mean? He need that $100. Young Z need that $100 for that hoodie. You know what I mean? That
Can I get a shameless plug? Can I get a little shameless plug in here?
Oh hell yeah! There ain't nothing shameless here.
Because now that you mentioned it, I don't think I mentioned. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but you guys can go on Apple Music, Spotify. I got like 2-3 EPs out there, a bunch of singles. There's tons of music you guys could go dive in on. It's all out there. So everything's out there. So I just wanted to put that out there. Bobby CRILLZ on Spotify, Apple, Tidal. Merch when I do live appearances and stuff like that. I haven't set up anything online yet. Definitely in the works, but I need more stuff to come out. So, but
let's continue to build.
But as far as like music, if you guys want to dive into if you guys want to dive into the catalog, go on Spotify, go on Apple, go on Tidal, preferably Tidal because they pay a fraction of a cent more than the other ones. But
yeah, actually, you get more money from Tidal, but these jokers only pay but once every 10 months.
Yeah,
I ain't seen a Tidal.
I got my first royalty check.
I got payments. You know what I mean? I haven't seen
I got my first royalty check in August.
Call those good folks over there. Actually, I get a lot of Apple Music, a lot of Spotify payments. You don't get no Tidal payments, man. Once it's like Ghostface said, waiting on these royalties takes too long. It's like waiting on babies. That's because literally your BMI, your ASCAP check comes every 9 months. You know what I mean? You might get one in January, then you're going to get another one like in September, October. And I've been getting them things for 30 years. So trust me, it's every 9 months in between.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, you did anything that was recordable by the system. It's wild.
Yeah.
Wild game.
And that stems back to the conversation we were having before about artists not even having their stuff registered, bro. Like it's a whole nother
the basics
concept.
But you know what this conversation is gonna be for? We got a whole nother platform that we bringing on. It's called the Round Table. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like 6-7 of us in here talking about, and I always have a couple legends, you know what I mean? Shout to Hakeem Green, Channel Live, my brother Do It All from the Lords of he said he was gonna check in. Master Ace said he'd check in. You know what I mean? We're gonna have all these brothers at the round table, and we just gonna talk about a whole lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry, I got platforms on deck for all through the summer, yo.
That's dope.
But y'all first, y'all built it. Y'all on the bottom level with me, man, on the ground floor. So I appreciate y'all for checking in for sure, man. So definitely go follow my man AFOTEY, ANNUM, Bobby CRILLZ. I see my man Kamel Pittman in the building. He's one of the greatest activists I know from our area, from out in Central Jersey, New Brunswick. He do crazy numbers, and the cops hate to see him coming. And all the crooked politicians hate to see this dude anywhere near. You know what I mean?
That's how you know he's doing good stuff. That's how you know he's doing good stuff.
Because he's a big disruptor. You know what I mean? He gets in that good trouble. Like who was the John Lewis used to say, we need to get some good trouble. You know what I mean? He gets good in trouble. Plenty of that. So salute you for being in here just watching the situation. You can hit me up. We'll interview you next. I know you got a lot to talk about, man. But let's go. We gonna slide up out of here, man. But we gotta slide out on some videos, man. What we gonna do? We gonna do some Young Z? Let's shock him.
Let's shock him with some Young Z. Let's do some Young
shock the
Z.
system.
Shout out to Young
We gonna
Z.
put some Young Z. Bobby CRILLZ, AFOTEY, ANNUM. I appreciate y'all, man. First guest, I'm gonna slice this up real nice and give y'all all nice little pieces of content. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna drop this thing on YouTube and sponsor it, put some sponsored dollars behind it so people can see what y'all doing. You know what I mean? That's the plan. It's gotta work.
That's what's up.
Because we don't work for nobody. Like, there's nobody to tell us that it's not gonna work. It's gonna fucking work. It's gotta work.
That's right.
There's no other option. So where
There
we
is
going?
no plan
What
B.
Who we said we was gonna play?
Young Z.
Young Z. One of my favorites, man. Wild boy from the Bricks. This joint is called DNA. You shot this one. You shot this one?
I did. I shot this one.
They wild for the night on this? Tell me something about this video.
This video barely to be honest with you, this is one of the point the video and kind of shoot at MCs type of things. But there is a theme that kind of runs throughout.
I got the Rod Digger joint.
There's a you could
go wherever you want
either
me to
one
go.
of those two.
I'm gonna play both of them anyway.
Either one. DNA is barely safe for work. Barely. It's safe for work, but there's a part towards the end that's kind of almost not. But you won't get demonetized or anything like that. Like, I put it on my channel. I've posted it everywhere, and I got no strikes or anything.
I'm loading up the joint with Digger.
Just letting
Digger.
people
It's called
know.
Tonight. Tell me about Young Z and Rod Digger tonight.
Yeah. So that one, literally Z called me and was like, "Yo, what you doing tomorrow?" It was like, "Let's go shoot a video." And I was like, "All right, yeah, I'm not doing anything." Lucky for him, I wasn't really doing anything. I mean, it wasn't like the next day, but it was like, within that same week. And then we went up to his old crib, where he used to live at in Pennsylvania. I used to live out in PA, not too far from them. And we basically just shot out there. We just shot a bunch of things going on. And even still, there's a little bit of a narrative going on in this video. A tiny bit. It's not as much as I personally would have liked, but still, we told some kind of a story. So all in all, it was cool.
So we definitely about to get into that right now. And like I said, Bobby CRILLZ, thank you, brother, for checking in with me, man. First guest on Real Talk with Big Left. Real Street Views TV. We brought many great artists and business people and visionaries on. But the Real Talk with Big Left, the new season, you two are the first. So I appreciate it. You taught me a lot in this process, man. We're going to slice this up and get you some nice content to work with. Both of you brothers. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we said we're going to Young Z and Digger. We're going to play a couple videos, then we're going to get out of here, man. Appreciate everybody who's in the building.
Right.
Hit that share button. You know what I mean? Johnny Muniz, you keep that butter to yourself, my man. You know what I mean? Everything else is good money. You know we love you over here, man. Real Street Views TV with your man Big Left. This is Young Z and Digger, produced by my man AFOTEY ANNUM. Down know a Bobby CRILLZ and AFOTEY videos coming soon. You know what I mean? I just need a feature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it. 100%.
That's
And
right.
let's lock it
That's
in,
right.
man. Y'all follow these brothers if you need any of their services. You know what I mean? Some of Jersey's finest right there. All right, let's get into this video and we about. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Peace.
You already.
Scumbag, nigga.
Hey, Nobody move, nobody get shot. Them Hooterville hooligans try to see it through my lens. Shit been going on since Snoop and them was doing juice and gin. They hear that digger, oh shit, it's you again.
I call us super friends. We like Putin them. Invade your whole set on some G shit. Unbreakable, Bruce Willis, Alicia Keys shit. It's not enough that designers give me free shit. That pinnacle, bitch, still trying to reach it. Left from speechless. They say Dirty Harriet, they favorite album. While the maid play the violin, I eat steak and scallion. On a date with some Italian, trying to twerk like Meg Thee Stallion. He looking like a prodigy in wallabies, and he chain smoke Cubans, but that don't bother me. And if it's up, it's gonna be what the fuck it's gotta be. Hope nobody getting shot, but knowing niggas probably.
Nigga had a beef, she was far away. She called me here to talk it over. So many things that I wanna say, but I cannot control her. I don't wanna shoot no one tonight.
Nobody get shot,
but I might have to shoot someone tonight.
Nobody get shot,
I don't wanna shoot no one tonight.
Nobody get shot,
but I might have to shoot someone tonight. He's a name brand nigga, old lame ass nigga. He's a Dame Dash nigga, and I'm the same as Jigga. I'm more famous nigga. I own name brand liquors. That's why I'm a 50 Cent. You a game ass nigga. Young buck nigga, I'm a shamed ass nigga. Can't believe I was hanging with ya. I'm like Joe Buttons asked me to support y'all shit. I'm like, nigga, your album could suck my dick. Joel Ortiz, I know he did it out of spite, but if it was me, every time I see his ass, we gotta fight. Beef, I shoot this shit off, I don't care like Jimmy Crackhorn. Best doctors don't know how to put a skull back on. Disrespect us is props. But when I see you, my heckler and Koch want your necklace and watch. Niggas rhymes premature like my niece when she was born. Nigga, fuck this shit, is wrong. I ain't got many people to talk to. I wake her up when I'm in trouble. You know I go inside a bank for you. Take the money just because I love you. I don't wanna shoot no one tonight.
Nobody get shot,
but I might have to shoot someone tonight.
Nobody get shot,
I don't wanna shoot no one tonight.
Nobody get shot,
but I might have to shoot someone tonight.
Digger. Outside of movement, man. Dirty Jers, that's what it is, man. Appreciate everybody who locked in today. You know what I mean? Had a great talk with y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for showing so much hospitality to my guests. Had some really dope people in here. Like I said, man, we was gonna talk about the boy AI. Shout to Allen Iverson getting his statue outside of the practice facility of the Philadelphia 76ers. That was dope. But all people could do was talk crazy about that it was so small. Why was this trophy so small? Everybody else gets such a big trophy. Allen and I got. It's like, come on, like, just say congratulations. Like, come on, man. And then my man John Celestin, former LA Laker, he said, this is why somebody needs to destroy social media. He said a narrative can be created for anything and be fucking totally false. He said, so we were all killing Iverson's statue because it was small, yet all the ones in front of the practice facility are the same size. Come on. And then he went on to share footage of the other trophies at the practice facility, all the same size. That's AI there in your first corner. And then all of the legends from the 76ers statues all match up with the size of AI statue. So come on, man. Stop looking for something. Give the man his props. Just say congratulations. Call it a day. You know what I mean? Shout out to our 2 guests we had in here earlier. AFOTEY ANNUM, videographer extraordinaire. Bobby CRILLZ, artist from NJ. You know what I mean? That was a live tape of our interview. We're going to slice it and dice it and put it up on YouTube. Make some content for the artists, man. That's what it's all about. It's not about me. I'm not trying to blow up. I'm good. I've had a great time in and out of the industry. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to blow up. I'm just trying to be here. We talked a little bit about Iran. They launched the unprecedented attack, retaliatory strikes on Israel after Israel attacked some of their positions in Syria. And the reason it's a big deal is because it's the first time that they directly strike them and say, yeah, we did it. You know, and they not with the BS no more, for the most part. Usually they will strike. They'll strike Israel, but they'll strike them through somebody that they're already in contact with or in conflict with. They'll send a strike through Palestine or something like that. But this is one of the first times that they directly said, yeah, this strike came from Iran, and they'll continue to come from Iran as long as you're provoking us. And Israel pretty much said that they're gonna respond. So we'll see what's happening. I don't think it's World War III, but it's damn close. You never know. You never know, man. What's another thing that's been pissing me off? This Rick Ross Drake beef. I don't know why people my age even care about this right here. Like, we would have never even acknowledged anything like this was going on. And you know what I mean? Like, in the big scheme of things, like Drake and Rick Ross. And these guys are buddies. You know what I mean? These guys are friends. So if you ask me, they just playing everybody out for some content, you know. But shout out to the boss, Rick Ross and Drake. I guess they got a couple of y'all old heads all excited. I see couple artists. I ain't gonna call nobody out by now. They so excited by this beef. I don't know nothing about this crap. Why this whole thing started. It ain't my big three. These ain't my big three. Maybe I'm a grumpy old man or something like that. I don't know. But it was a great show, man. Real Street Views TV, Real Talk with your man Big Left. Appreciate everybody who was in the comment section. I see my man Chief Valley, Tomel Pittman, my Gracie, Johnny Muniz, Bobby CRILLZ. You know what I mean? So amazing. Said NJ, let's get it. Danny Lopez from over in Europe, Belgium. I see you. We're going to get you and your guys on here for an interview soon. And like I said, if you got a movement, if you got something that's helping move our people forward, hit me up. We'll do the interview and we'll chop it up, man. It's the Real Street Views TV, baby. Appreciate y'all for being in the building with me. I think we need to ride out on the video because that's what we do, you know? That's what we best at. So who we gonna rock with? Thurston Howe the Third. Shout to the Polo Rican. Shout to the big Lomi himself. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on a medallion in the mail right now, actually. We gonna play Brownsville Legends by Thurston Howe and Smooth the Hustler. Then we gonna get into Return of the Polo Rican, and then we out of here. You know what I mean? Real Street Views TV. Hit that share button, let the people know we in here, man. Real Talk with your man Big Left. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all always, man. Don't change nothing. Keep doing what you do. Then I gotta get into my man Tracy Sev. Yay, so y'all stay around. Got about 3 videos to get to. We gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody who's in the building right now. Make sure you follow Real Street Views TV, just like you see it spelled here. REEL Street Views with a Z, VIEWZ, Real Street Views TV. Make sure you follow that on YouTube, because that's where the show is going. You know what I mean? For the most part. So I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this joint and get it rocking. This is Brownsville Legends by Thurston Howard III. know what I mean? And the legend Smooth the Hustler. Let's go.
It's from Brownsville, baby.
That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend.
School of Law near Livonia Park. I went to Art Bar to ask for a job. Coalition mission, so we gotta go get it. Tomahawk thoughts, that's a Brownsville legend. From my neck stretched and a pair of Pro-Keds. Gangsters only wore one earring on the left when 007 was considered a weapon. The leather trends meant that a shotgun crept in.
Up the hill, Ocean Hill, got the handgun hand-me-down. Toting steel, you know the drill. Saratoga, me and Jim, dealing CRILLZ. First family, low fame, the hill that's real.
MGV thieves always gave you war. Every nickel, every dime, you can name the store. Every jail, every hood, I done came through good. The way of Brownsville, motherfucker know he could.
That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend.
Shouts to Rockaway, the G's on Bergen, Sean P, Sharif, now like Christ priest discernment.
Dug pockets will halt, do not talk if you got caught. Dip left on the southpaw, Daddy-O from Stat, Daddy-O from Woo, Aguilar the Dawn, Ghetto Girl debut.
Donnie kept an army, tech and arm reach. Prospect Plaza, nice had it on fleek. Zeke boost the murder rate, Stutter was discreet. Flannel shirt, he'll comfortable pop you in the street.
3 train tested, A train approved. When I dress like the dudes in the movie Crush Groove. Leather bomber, fur collar, project drama. Methadone clinic visit, stand by mama.
Simons and Harry's had to feel out the laws. We shoot the Belmont, buy out the stores. Park the ride up by the park and light up. We cop car canal, right from car canal, shrunk. What?
That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend.
Rodney and Rich used to bless us with bullets. Tyrod, Thug, Knowledge, and Bam kept us from bullshit.
I cut a hole in the gate at Bessie Head Pool. Captain Saberho jumping to the rescue. Pop lockers open in the basketball gym. Jumped in the water, still wearing my Timbs.
Sham pushed the 190, drug infested, gun congested. Pull up blasting, loves the message. Pop had the barbershop, bruh had the kitchen. Piece the Titus, Sunny T, the whole tech mission.
Box cutter, rubber, extended clip cartridge, clean shave, parade, paid big pardons, homicide, suicide, Spady, Bahim, born sons, guns, Blue Bears team.
4-finger ring, guest jeans and jacket, 2-5, pocket full, some fresh Air Maxes, slick Rick snorkel, whores and big chains. Picture Big Daddy Kane on Long Live the Kane, so long live the name.
That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend.
Van Dyke Lucy used to test my fly. That's the same reason I'ma just rep and ride. Pumpkin stay dipped with his flat top crisp. Guest jumper summers with the crack rocks hit. Psycho used to dance every project jam with the 2-piece combo when the chopper lands.
Moon crack jokes, but a punch you in your snot box. Oh, he was loony. John was a hot shot. Southern Power, the game room, another hot spot. Born in Big Shoot, a salute to the side
Shannon
block.
Briggs, Zab Judah, Riddick, Bo True, Russell from the Soul Shack, Mike Tyson 2, Henry Hill, Larry King, the Three Stooges, Saratoga, Murder Inc., Oliver the Brewster.
Poe had the big body, Mel was sucker proof. Carmichael would dunk on you, then take your stuff from you. Jocko and Dink had niggas playing ball. Old Timers Day, BRC, to say it all. Thanks to y'all.
That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. That's a Brownsville legend. A Brownsville legend. For my Brownsville legend. I'm a Brownsville legend.
Smooth Trigger, Christ, MOP, Helter Skelter, Master Ace, and Sparky D. Yeah, y'all been biting my style. I don't just smack motherfuckers up for no reason.
It's the return of the Polo Rican.
Double L General con la corona from the MOP streets of Saratoga. Boricua soy, respect my flag. Ghetto bastard, check my pass. Horsey socks with a G-Shock watch. Catch me fresh in a P-side shop. Polo cologne, every color I own. The crown automatically come with the throne. Gucci frame, the name 2010. The Vovo, the darkest tip. Polo knits crisp with a bitch. Gucci girl curl. Polo mints, big ponies only. Olympic horses, stampede. Canteen camping. Polo cigarettes, polo candy, water jug mug, coffee cup. Fireman truck, or only one. Filled my drink, rolling blunts. Ran through some stores with the Fila King, and if it dropped to the floor, never leave a thing. More Elise in the streets, matching hat and bag. Hunchback walk with my pockets fat. Fortified live, synchronized crime. Take everything I think is my size. Not a fat palm, dawn shit is ugly. Polo vest still killed with rugby. Hill figure gone. Nordica coming back. Checkerboard shorts, lumberjack hat. Fuck with me, gente. Full length decente. Wear my chain like Kunta Kinte. How the shoes look funny for the money. Turtlenecks and specs before mugging. Eco no puedo, no toco eso. Tiki soup like I'm on the west coast. Polo pico, pollo frito. I gotta go hard when I rep my people. Jeans cuffed, clean cut. Nefertiti leaning, kissing King Tut. Motherfuckers up for no reason.
It's the return of the Polo Rican.
The Burberry, payday. The Pele on a train with a headache. Wanna claim my click, took no life, put his name on it. Too late for the polo crown, never took it off, never put it down. Skillmatic, still at it, rugby store, all ill patches. Low mansion, romancing dick, pockets got both hands in. South Pole, never been fly, crucified twice. Whoever told that lie? Horsey socks with a G-Shock watch, cross black hat, that bebop box. Show your low, vintage get addict, Louis luggage published in Paris. No rockaware, over here, Benetton, calm, not to scare. Ties and tuxedo, wherever we go, Brooklyn, Popeye, Latino, Armani, Sacati, if you rock it properly. Ralphie is starring in top monopolies. LRG, never felt hardly, feel the same way about Ed Hardy. Mohawk thoughts, skinny jean dreams. Yeah, Calvin Klein, no friend of mine. He been played out since '85. True religion, no division. Got my gold cross from the crucifixion. Got the polo horse on the suit for fishing. The logos are local, I do it different. Smack motherfuckers up for no reason.
It's the return of the Polo Rican.
The motherfucking Polo Rican. Big thirsty, big low. You already know how I do my style. My little items is ridiculous already. I ain't gotta explain nothing no more. You already see what I'm wearing on a regular occasion. Stop trying to study my style. It's futuristic. Get your telescopes out if you wanna study my style. I'm fly like that. You see my motherfucking pilot's license in my wallet, girl. The Polo Rican.
Check out the skills, right? I already peeped the scene. I gave the nigga 2 shirts, and you know what he gave me back? A hat that was mine. that was mine.
Yeah, man. Shout to Thurston Howe, man, the Polo Rican, the big Lomi. You know what I mean? Shout to Thurston, man, low life. I'm actually waiting on the package from him right now. Could be coming today. Dope little low life medallion he sent me, man. Appreciate you. That's the legend right there, yo. That's what we do. What else we gonna get into? What else? Oh, you know what? We was talking about when we had the videographers on. Shout to my man AFOTEY ANNUM. Shout to the homie Bobby CRILLZ. We was just talking about how important it is to stay consistent with your project. Don't quit on it. You know, don't quit on your project so soon. You got to live with it. You got to keep pushing it, keep pushing it. You know what I mean? And nobody out of Jersey represents keeping a song pushing like my man Big Sev and Tracy Sev, Stop Playing With Me. I know y'all been hearing that song for the past 3-4 years. Steady. He been grinding it, never jumped off that single, man. And now you could be anywhere in the country and people is like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? When you play that, they already know what it is. Or you might be in a barbershop and you hear the song playing off of somebody's phone behind you because of the marketing that my man Big Seb put behind it. You know what I mean? I'm always a big fan because he's one of the originators out here. And he's also another father that does his thing for his kids as artists. So he understands a lot of what I go through, man. And yeah, this is just one record he been pushing. And Trey Say Sev is a phenomenal young talent, dope MC who understands the cloth, you know what I mean, and respects it with real bars, but also gives them that flow that the young people enjoy. So this is how we gonna ride out, man. One of the Brick City legends, Big Sev. This is Trey Say Sev. Y'all already know what the joint is. Bitch, stop playing with me. Let's go. Real Street Views TV, Real Talk with your man Big Left. We out, man. Peace.
Everybody in position, ready. They just waiting for your word. We gotta teach them why they better stop playing with us.
And I am Jay. Stop playing with me. Yeah, bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. Couldn't let him do it to you, but we let him rock. Bitch, stop playing with me. Because you gave me every reason to get your ass dropped. Bitch, stop playing with me. But why would I let him touch you just cause you ain't no better? Why would I risk all this money that I could be making and just let you fuck up this cheddar? Bitch, stop playing with me. I want a new AP, you won't hear no TikTok. Bitch, stop playing with me. They tryna see a new wife, so they be on wristwatch. Bitch, stop playing with me. My niggas blow big gas like they live in a pit stop, making they wrist lock. And they get money cause we on a mission, won't stop till the shit stop. Won't say no names with the shit can get dangerous. No niggas that rock with a Draco. No a little shorty, she down with whatever. No, she do whatever I say so. Once I get this sick, I'm just gon' fuck it up and I'm gon' treat that shit like it's Play-Doh. I'm not with the rah-rah, if it ain't about money, I'm telling them I still away go. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Won't take no chances, I know that I go for my niggas with reckless abandon. Won't stop till I drop and I get enough money to just go and buy us a mansion. I rock with the niggas that rock with me, can't switch my side so they know where I'm standing. Them niggas play risky so I match their energy, cause why the fuck would I chance it? Wish it tie these like guns, if I pass on the ratchet I know that he blaming. I know a nigga, he good with the cost for the law if you fuck with the scamming. I got a homie like Tony Montana with ARs, he doing some damage. I don't feel sorry for niggas that turn in the ops on my life they been planning. I just been eating, I can't handle slacking, you know I don't fuck with the leeches. Bitch, all them threats you be throwing, I don't take serious, you know I'm facetious. I'm just gon' cook the shit up with the recipe, learn the shit, I ain't gon' teach it. Trust been a strong word and I know I can never let all these fuck niggas breach it. So stop playing with me.
I coulda had some niggas some run I coulda had some niggas some rob this block. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties to lay us down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always go there playing around.
Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. Playing with me. So bitch, stop playing with me. And I am Jay.
Hey, what's up with you? Y'all can get your number and shit.
I'm good.
Oh, word?
Thank you. Have a good one.
Alright, fuck it.
This you.
Yeah, this me. What's up?
What we doing after this?
We ain't doing shit. Bitch, stop playing with me.
Oh, word.
It's the web.
Hip-hop. Live out of North Brick City.
The web.
It's about giving a voice to the people in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop.
I mean, if we don't do it, who gonna do it? You know what I mean? We in the bricks where shit ain't cake. Not a damn thing soft or sweet. People do whatever it takes. Every corner crime tape in the news crew. But they don't never ask how we feel when we got views too. Most of their eyes is wide shut. That's the main reason why I open this mic up. Left chop it up with corporate cats and real street dudes. You're now tuned into the Real Street Views.
The web.
Real Street Views Radio.
Hip-hop.
I mean, if we don't do it, who gonna do it? You know what I mean?